You are now listening to the Perceptive Readers Podcast.
What an affirmative thought. The more I meditate each day, like you do, on the grand creator and the way that he actually views us, you know what I come to the conclusion on? I truly, each and every day, come more and more to a realization that with God, it is with the intent of what we do everything. He knows our heart. He knows our kidneys. What do I mean by that? Well, let me tell you this as well. I also believe life is turning out to be, for many, especially even spiritually, green eggs and ham. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying before about the intent. See, intent is like, what if you're playing catch with somebody and you have a ball and you throw the ball and they catch it, they throw it back to you, you catch it, and it goes on. But one time you throw the ball and you actually break something, okay? Break a window or break a vase or what have you. Now, what was your intent? Did you mean to break the vase? Of course you didn't. But for a person who would have meant to break that vase or break that window, guess what? Then there could be some very serious consequences. Now, moving back to the Life is Like Green Eggs and Ham, a book from Dr. Seuss. There are children who were able to fully see an enjoyable side of their own mother or father when they read Dr. Seuss books to them. Oh, the expressions of smiles and laughter and even character faces and character languages. You know, I'm talking about languages. I mean, they were making sounds with their mouths at times where you were like, where did that come from? You didn't even know the vocal cords could make it. You didn't know they could make a rooster crow sound. Or, well, we did learn about the mooing of the cow and other animals, roaring and eagle calls and things of that nature. And it was only through those books, really, from Dr. Seuss and other children books, that we were able to experience that, you see, from our parents, oftentimes, anyway, for many. Well, how's life like that green eggs and ham? Spiritually speaking, affirmative thinking, and the grand creator, which is really the focal point in this case, is this. Sometimes spirituality, when you first hear about this and that, even from the grand creator's book himself, you know, the Holy Bible, who he is the author of, what do we come to the conclusion of? Well, sometimes, well, this is too hard to understand, or I just can't, read this all the way through. Certainly not even within 10 years rather than 1 year, because, some people read the Holy Book once a year, every year. A lot of people do that. Well, all the same, as they continue to do their affirmations and their prayers, and they talk with different ones of like mind and understanding, and guess what? Have already meditated in a lot of ways. You see, in a lot of ways, these affirmations of what they said of God, etc., where they have moved along to another line of thinking. And see, in some of these lines of thinking, I will tell you, some of them have come to the same conclusion as well about the intent, and that same type of illustration that I gave you earlier about playing catch with one another or what have you. Now, in Green Eggs and Ham, the more that Sam, I believe, was trying to get, who was it, Sam to eat, but the whole point is, see, you can tell it's been many years since I read it, but I still remember those little rhymes where the more that his friend tried to get him to eat green eggs and hams, he was like, no, not on a bus, not on a plane, not in the rain, and even not even on the train. And it just went along with that. But at the end of the book, the character who went to eat the green eggs and ham took a bite, and guess what he found out about the green eggs and ham? He absolutely loved it. Well, guess what? That is the same way spirituality and our getting to know the grand creator turns out to be for many. It may have been hard or difficult to even reason on the matter of being able to comprehend God in such a way. However, through your journey, and even before the end of this century, because the journey goes on forever, you will continue to comprehend and understand matters on such a level that it will be like it was green eggs and ham at first, but now, oh, this is like blue gold. You see, blue gold iron. Have a wonderful day, perceptive readers. Take care.